This is my Quebec City, your stories. Life is a roller coaster. It's up, it's down, and sometimes it goes right off the tracks into wonderful and unexpected places. The story of Priyanka is like that. She came here from India in the midst of a personal tragedy, but soon started to feel better and more comfortable, find her place in Quebec City, and met her person. That person is Randy. Now they have a wonderful family. In fact, you'll hear their 2-year-old son Ion playing in the background. Touch of sadness to start the story, but lots of sweetness, lots of silliness, lots of love. Okay, c'est parti.
Hello, my name is Priyanka. I came from India.
Hello, my name is Randy and I'm from Quebec.
I came at very sad note because my mother passed away. So in Montreal, I had a connecting flight for Quebec. And it was so funny. For 1 hour flight, I stayed 3 hours inside the flight just seeing how they are removing the snow. So then I was just like, oh, welcome to Quebec. This is my life going to be. I came here as a postdoc at University Laval. So I was getting into my job, understanding the culture here, the students, and because of the wet weather, it was even worse to go out. For me, it was the first time facing this kind of weather. And as I was settling, I contacted to nurse and they suggested me to come to Jeffrey Hill for social service. And they introduced me to VEQ, Voice of English-speaking Québec, to join those activities. So that's how I was like getting into. And after joining VEQ, I was open to Quebec City, and that was fantastic.
Priyanka and Randy's first encounter was so funny for cultural and circumstantial reasons.
Really very funny. One of my friends, he was making a joke like, you will die single. You need to register yourself in this Bumble app. And she registered me. I was just swiping, saw one person, and I right away sent a request asking, hi, are you from India?
And then the first thing she asked, I'm going to make a correction, was that she didn't ask if I was Indian. She asked if I was Asian. So for me, it didn't click at first.
So right away, I asked for call.
Yeah, which was really unheard of on an app right away to have a match, and then the person wants to talk right away. We spoke for like 3 hours. This is the short-term story of it, but the more funny one is that she called me around 8 p.m. on a Thursday, and do you want to meet? I'm like, oh, meet? I was looking at the time. I was in my pajama probably. Yeah, let me just jump in the shower, and then we went to Place de la Cité, and everything was closed except the mall itself. So I was like, well, what should we do? And the only thing that was open at that time was Dollarama. So we went to the dollar store, and I said, well, pick whatever you want. That was our first date.
The place does have utensils, food, drink. Maybe. So despite the fact that Randy is a born and raised Quebec City guy, it was Priyanka who got him out and discovering the sights and sounds of here.
Well, for me, I like to stay at home, and I'm not too much social. By making me social, she made me discover my own town. She said, oh, let's go to Montmorency Waterfall. Okay, let's go. I knew about it, but I never went. Now, as a family, you want to discover these things. You want your son to discover these kind of things.
Quebec City is my home now. And I always say him, like, Quebec Ice met Indian Spice.
Hey, Ion, son of Ice Spice, not the musician, anything that you would like to add?
Mama, Papa, Logie.